that sort of thing, you understand. Okay, so good afternoon and welcome to our final performance of Local Gems of the Ragtime Era. A year or so ago, when we were starting Free Range Opera and doing all the paperwork, one of the boys said, "Boy, I wish we could do something right away and start off with a bang, waiting for Irene, which is going to take a lot of arrangements and all kinds of work to get that ready." And I was like, ooh, I totally want to do a ragtime concert. I'll grab some singers and I'll give them each like 2 or 3 songs and they'll work on it independently and we'll get together and I'll get a piano player and we'll go in fancy dress. That'll be it. Well, my actors have been so patient with me because that's not exactly how it turned out, but I certainly hope that you'll enjoy it. Let's see, I'd like to introduce, I have some special guests with us today, one of which is Sean Sharp, who I had the pleasure of meeting at at the 42nd Street Moon production, and he just had the most wonderful show at the West Coast Ragtime Festival, and he has agreed to do some numbers for us today. And then also Larissa Mikachov, who will be playing the instrumental numbers today, and she's a prolific composer and a wonderful artist, and I'm sure that you will enjoy that very much. I want to take just a couple minutes to tell you about my actors, who are wonderful, and each one has a very unique quality that I chose them for, but they all share one really remarkable ability, and I'm so glad to be able to share that with you today. Let's see what else. Hi, Adrian. I think so. I get so nervous. Right. But I said, I have, you know that thing that, what is that thing called? The thing where, right, I hate that. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for coming. Please enjoy the show.
My thought was simply divine. no life, no music, no love without you.
Lots of girls in the sweet long ago, and they all have meant heaven to you. You have vowed your affection to each one in turn, and you swore to them all you'd be true. You have kissed 'neath the moon while the world seemed to turn, and you left her to hunt a new game. Did it ever occur to you later, my boy, that she's probably doing the same?
I wonder who's kissing her now. Wonder who's teaching her how. Wonder who's looking into her eyes.
Green skies, telling lies.
I wonder who's buying the wine, or lips that I used to call mine. Wonder if she ever tells him of me.
I wonder
Who's kissing her now?
If you want to feel wretched and lonely and blue, just imagine the girl you love best in the arms of some fellow who's stealing a kiss from those lips that you once fondly pressed.
were gone. She had taken them all. She took all his rings and the rest of his things. The picture he missed from the wall. What's leaving? The janitor said. Your rent is paid 3 months ahead. What good is this flat? Said poor Louis. Read that. And the janitor smiled as he read. Meet me, St. Louis, Louis. Meet me at the fair. Don't tell me the lights are shining any place but there. We will dance the hoochie coochie. I will be your tootsie wootsie if you will meet me in St. Louis, Louis. Meet me at the fair.
The ballroom was filled with fashion throng. It shone with 1,000 lights. And there was a woman who passed along, the fairest of all the sights. A girl to her lover then softly sighed, there are riches at her command. But she married for wealth, not for love, he cried, though she lives in a mansion grand. She's only a bird in a gilded cage, a beautiful sight to see. You may think she's happy and free from care. She's not, though she seems to be. It's sad when you think of her wasted life, for youth should not fade with age. And her beauty was sold for an old man's gold. She's a bird in a gilded cage.
Two sweethearts courted happily for quite a while, mid simple life of country folk. When the lad told Curly he must go away, her little heart with grief most broke. She said, you know it's true, I love you best of all, so honey, don't you go away. Just as he went to go, it grieved the girlie so. These words are what she'd say. Some of these days, you're gonna miss it was pouring out, he heard the girlie shout this loving last refrain. You can sing it too. Some of these days, I know you know it, you're gonna miss me, honey. Some of these days, you'll feel so lonely. You'll miss my hugging, you'll miss my kissing, you'll miss me, baby, when you go away. And when you leave me, I'll feel so lonely, just for you only. You know you've had your way. And when you leave me, I know to grieve me. You're gonna miss your little baby. Yes, some of these days.
Excuse me. Yeah. Got it. Performance. Oh. Okay. Second, please. Text message. How do I do that? Okay. So it seems that inventions and innovations were also a very popular theme in the ragtime era, and how they affected our everyday lives. When I was a little boy, my father's prime joy, I got a job in an office tending telephone. There I sat all day, answering the people who would call my way. By my side a pretty girl, a picture there to see, would smile at me while she was writing letters. And this pretty little miss, full of joy and bliss, said yes when I asked her for a kiss. But the phone bell rang. Yes, the phone bell rang. I was just about to kiss that sweet, dainty little miss when the phone bell rang. Yes, the phone bell rang. We nearly had our lips together when the phone bell rang. We had a game of poker at the club the other night. When Jones came in, we started into coaxing him, and old Jones did say, I only have a little time, but I will play. I expect a phone call from my wife at any time, and he had only played about an hour, and he won most every pot, and nearly had the lot. We were all in the last one that he got, when the phone bell rang. Yes, the phone bell rang. There he was with all the stuff. He won the last one on a bluff when the phone bell rang. Yes, the phone bell rang. I was just about to call him when the phone bell rang.
Harry Lee at a masquerade the other night. He liked she and she liked he, just a case of love at single sight. in the cutest tone. Call me up some rainy afternoon. I'll arrange for a quiet little spoon. Think of all the joy and bliss. We can hug and we can talk about the weather. We can have a quiet little talk. I will see that my mother takes a walk. Mum's a word when we meet. Be a mason, don't repeat. Angel eyes, are you wise? Goodbye. He looked wise, then looked for rain. Sure enough, it rained that Saturday. Give me 3, 4, 5, 6 Maine. Nellie dear, prepare, I'm on my way. When he rang the front door bell, no one there responded to his call. Soon he heard his pretty Nell singing to somebody in the hall. Call me up some rainy afternoon. Then again, how's the evening for a spoon? Call around tomorrow night. We can then put out that fire in the furnace. My mama will sure be out of town. She'll be entertained by Mr. Brown. My papa won't be round. He will call on Mrs. Brown. Angel pet, don't forget, goodbye.
Johnny O'Connor bought an automobile. He took his sweetheart for a ride one Sunday. Johnny was togged up in his best Sunday clothes. She nestled close to his side. Things were just dandy till they got down the road. Then something happened to the old machinery. That engine got his goat, off came his hat and coat. Everything needed repairs. He had to get out and get under to fix his little machine. He was just dying to cuddle his queen, but every minute when he'd begin it, he had to get under, get out and get under. Then he'd get back at the wheel. A dozen times they'd start to hug and kiss, and then that darn old engine, it would miss, and then he'd have to get under, get out and get under to fix up his automobile. He had to get under, get out and get under to fix his little machine. He was just dying to cuddle his queen, but every minute when he'd begin it, he had to get under, get out and get under. Then he'd get back at the wheel. A dozen times he'd start to hug and kiss, and then that darn old engine, it would miss, and then he'd have to get under, get out and get under to fix up his automobile.
Oh, say, let us fly here
Where, kid?
to the sky here.
Are you flying machine?
Jump in, Miss Josephine.
Ship ahoy!
Oh, joy, what a feeling.
We're boy in the ceiling, oh high.
Hoopla, we fly to the sky so high. Come, Josephine,
In my flying machine going up, she goes, up she goes. Balance herself like a bird on a beam in the air. She goes,
there.
she goes, up,
Up,
a little bit higher. Oh my, the moon is on fire. Come, Josephine, in my flying machine
my flying machine. Going up she goes, up she goes, balance herself like a bird on a beam in the air. She goes, there she goes, up, up, a little bit higher. Oh my, the moon is on fire. Come Josephine in my flying machine going up. All on, goodbye.
Were very popular. At the turn of the century, Silicon Valley was known as the Valley of Heart's Delight. In the Santa Clara Valley, in the Golden State, the soldier boy was bidding fondue to the girl who had just promised to be his little mate, and those were they that they would e'er return. So he put his arms around her as he kissed her tears away, and as he made the last farewell, he heard the maiden say, "Meet me in that valley where the cherry blossoms bloom, where in spring I rode a year round, beneath a bright and silvery moon, where the peaches and the flowers with their fragrance fill the air. Oh, meet me in that valley, I'll be waiting for you there."
Away out west where I love best is waiting there to see me. I love her so where'er I go I think of her always. Her smile is bright, her heart is light, her eyes are soft and dreamy. I can't forget the girl I met on San Francisco Bay. On San Francisco Bay. Well, I first met Kate by the Golden Gateway out on San Francisco Bay, and she stole my heart away on a dreamy summer's day. Then we went canoeing and I did the wooing while we watched the seals at play on the Golden Strand. I won her hand on San Francisco, oh you Frisco, San Francisco Bay.
Out in San Francisco, where the fair, they have a dance out there they call the Grizzly Bear. All your other dances don't compare. Not so loony, but a little more than spoony.
Tell me about the bears at Teddy Roosevelt's shop.
They couldn't clash with what old San Francisco's got. Listen, my honeydew, and I will show to you the dance of the Grizzly Bear. I got close to your baby. Point your shoulders toward the seals.
Lordy, lordy, what a feeling.
Snug up close to your lady. Close your eyes and do some napping.
Something nice is gonna happen.
Hug up close to your baby. Sway me
Madonna in the 90s. Gallicurci was the same as like Adele right now, and Enrico Caruso was as famous as Elvis Presley, who incidentally recorded the same tune that Enrico Caruso put firmly in the hearts and consciousness of the country in the Ragtime era.
Prego.
She sings an opera I must go there to see. And in a balcony chair, I'll be up there, she can get a look at me. If she would only start to rag a little, gee, that would be a treat. An invitation with syncopation, a little jazz and a wonderful trill. Oh, Gallicurci, sing a rag for me. What's wrong? What a wonderful song it would be. The Gallicurci rag, your voice would use. What a treat with a melody sweet with the blues. And though no opera sung ever has it, ragtime is great when you jazz it. Gallicurci, sing some lurchy thing in ragtime. Gallicurci, sing something for me. What a song, what a wonderful rag it would be.
Please tell me, have you seen dear Mr. Oprestein? I gotta see him quick. Here in the paper wrote, there is a little note, says to Trezzini she's sick. Poor Mr. Oprestein, he must feel so mean, tears from the eyes on his face. Soon he'll no longer bark, 'cause the Trezzini's gone. I come to take her place. I can sing just like Tetrazzini if you will just give me recognized his skill and talent in music and traded laundry service with a German musician so that he could have lessons. It was this European influence combined with the rhythms and music of his childhood that led him to write the opera Treemonisha and pave the way for today's modern rock opera. Enjoy.
There was a man before the war.
Oh, we're going around.
He didn't like his mother-in-law.
Oh, we're going around.
I know we'll have a jolly good time.
Oh, we're going around.
Because the weather's very fine.
Oh, we're going around.
Swing that lady.
Going around.
Swing that lady.
Going around.
Swing her gently.
Going around. Keep on going around. Round.
Swing that gemma.
Going around.
Swing that gemma.
Going around. Swing, swing. Going around. Keep on going around. Keep on going around.
Cows all smiling.
Going around.
Girls all smiling.
Going around.
Smiling sweetly.
Going around. Keep on going around. Round.
Boys all smiling.
Going around.
Boys all smiling.
Going around. Swing, swing. Going around. Keep on going around.
Now all join hands and circle once more.
Oh, we're going around.
Don't go too fast, don't go too slow.
Oh, we're going around.
Let your feet be nice and neat.
Oh, we're going around.
Be careful how you shake your feet.
Oh, we're going around.
Swing that lady.
Going around.
Swing that lady.
Going around.
Swing her gently.
Going around. Keep on going around. Round.
Swing that gemma.
Going around.
Swing that gemma.
Going around. Swing, swing. Going around. Keep on going around. Keep on going around.
Girls all smiling.
Going around.
Girls all smiling.
Going around.
Smiling sweetly.
Going around. Keep on going around. Round.
Boys all smiling.
Going around.
Boys all smiling.
Going around. Swing, swing. Going around. Keep on going around.
Scott Joplin's hero is, his concept is advanced thinking for 1911. Treemonisha is a woman, is the daughter of a former slave and a teacher who uses education as a way of leading and inspiring her people through those difficult years following the Civil War. As the curtain falls in this opera, she inspires them to move forward, to march onward, even to dance and walk and talk slowly, but always dancing as they listen to the happy tune.
Salute your court, you do the train, train, train. Stop and go backwards to the train. All of you stop. Step
revive, and preserve our historic musical heritage for a cause. I'd like to explain that briefly. A couple of years ago, so when Mark and I, let me go back. Okay, so Mark had been talking for years about starting a little operetta company so we could do all these darling little shows. And I was working with another organization, and I was working tirelessly, like 6 hours a day, calling around trying to get raffle baskets put together. And at the same time was the tsunami and disaster in Japan. And so I was spending all of this time just like dumping time into it, and I felt really purposeless and that my time was wasted. And so when we decided to start this organization, Mark and Neil and I discussed it, and we decided that we would do this, but inspired by the Blue Hill Troupe in New York and the Savoy Company in Philadelphia, that we would create the company as a charity to benefit others, so that all of the profits from our main stage operettas will go directly to other organizations, like nonprofits in our area, in the local area. So let's see. And in fact, the profits from this show are going to the down payment for the theater for Irene, which is coming up next. There'll be a 15-minute intermission, I believe, right? 10, 15? 15-minute intermission, because it's a little loose, this.